The man who is trying to use you is using those good moments to manipulate you. He is going to tend to be consistently bad. He is, and he's only going to do what he's comfortable with. All right. And what he thinks is good enough to get the result he's looking for. But he will not go above and beyond that. All right. But we're going to get more into that as the video goes along. All right. So let's move things along. The second sign, or the second thing a man will do when he's using you is that he will constantly prioritize other people over you. So I made a point to say people and not things, only because I want to leave room for the fact that I am a believer and supporter of the idea that a man does not or should not prioritize a woman over his purpose. And from my perspective, purpose goes hand in hand with God because that purpose came from God. So essentially, he does not prioritize that woman over God. This doesn't mean he neglects the woman, he dismisses her, doesn't mean he treats her badly. But we have to understand that purpose comes first, all right? And I think that's a good thing that when you're with the right man, it serves the relationship in a positive way. So outside of that, all right, and also let me take it to a lesser level, because you have men who may prioritize work and what they're striving to achieve over you. And not to say that that is a healthy approach, depending on how they're going about it, because there has to be a level of balance that's found. Balance in the sense of giving you quality time enough to make sure that you feel good and are happy in the relationship, but also giving his dreams, his goals, enough energy as well. However, I don't want you to assume that just because a man prioritizes his work so highly and his dreams so highly that it automatically means he's using you. Okay? So that's why I want to throw that in there. So now let me also say this. It does not mean that some men will use work and I got things I got going on as an excuse to neglect you. But notice that that man is using it to neglect your needs versus what I'm saying is the other guy may prioritize his job, but he's still trying to make sure you're good. All right. Two different things. But move on to he consistently prioritizes other people over you. So here's the thing. When a man is not serious about a woman, well, he's not trying to put her needs and desires over maybe even his homeboys. He's not going to prioritize her in regards to family. Hell, I've seen tons of situations where the man is giving more priority to his female friends, quote unquote. I don't know whether there's other stuff going on. Sometimes it's generally not stuff happening at that moment, but regardless, we can argue whether there's something brewing there. But the point is, I've seen situations where, yes, they have prioritized not just a female friend, but the female friends in general over the woman. When this is occurring, then yes, there is at least great reason to believe this man is just trying to use this woman. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there.
Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,